Step into the square. Not just any square, but the heart of a 19th century city. Feel the worn, uneven stone beneath your feet. It's vast, open, and exposed. There's no privacy here. Every face is seen, every movement noted. The buildings around us, with their dark, watchful windows, are silent observers. The statues, already stained by time and weather, seem to hold their own counsel. This isn't a place for comfort or quiet reflection. It was built for gathering, for display, and for control. It's a stage, and everyone on it is a performer, whether they know it or not. Listen, the air is thick with sound, a tapestry woven from 100 different threads. The murmur of overlapping conversations, snippets of gossip, business, and secrets. The sharp, rhythmic echo of footsteps on stone, some hurried and purposeful, others slow and deliberate. A vendor's call cuts through the hum, advertising their wares from a makeshift stall. In the distance, church bells toll, marking the passage of time, a constant reminder of a higher order. Every now and then, a single voice rises above the rest. A preacher, a politician, a town crier, before being swallowed back into the general clamor. Silence is a rare and precious commodity here. When it falls, it's heavy with meaning, a pause in the city's breath that makes everyone look up. Look around you. The square is a living, breathing organism. People are constantly moving, crossing from one side to the other on urgent errands. Others linger, but never idly. Their stillness is a statement. They are watching, waiting, being seen. Small groups form, coalesce, and then dissolve as quickly as they appeared. Notice how people occupy the space. The well-dressed merchant and his wife walk a different path than the tradesman carrying his tools. The lady with her parasol keeps a careful distance from the street urchins darting through the crowd. Social classes share the same ground, but they do not mix. Unspoken rules govern every interaction, every glance, every nod. This is a society laid bare, its hierarchies and tensions on full display for all to see. This is where news travels faster than any printing press. A rumor whispered in one corner can become accepted fact by the time it reaches the other. Reputations are forged and shattered in the open air, built on the currency of visibility and public opinion. A man's fortune can turn on who he is seen with or who is seen avoiding him. Political currents run deep beneath the surface. Even when the square seems calm, there's a latent tension, a sense that things could change in an instant. Standing still is a choice. Choosing where to stand is a political act. Being present is a declaration. Simply by being here, you are part of the spectacle, subject to the same scrutiny as everyone else. As the sun begins its descent, the character of the square shifts. The light softens, casting long, distorted shadows that stretch across the stones. The crowds begin to thin. The purposeful daytime bustle gives way to a more selective, watchful atmosphere. The vendors pack up their stalls, their day's work done. The families and casual strollers retreat to the warmth of their homes. Those who remain now have a reason to be here. Their presence requires justification. The square becomes less a public forum and more a space of quiet negotiation and clandestine meetings. The shadows are deeper, offering concealment to some and menace to others. The night does not bring peace. It brings a different kind of order, one that is less forgiving. The air grows cooler. The sounds change. The broad hum of the crowd is replaced by more distinct, isolated noises. A lone set of footsteps echoing in the near-empty space. The distant clatter of a closing shutter. A raised voice from a nearby tavern, followed by a burst of laughter that feels out of place in the growing quiet. This is the square in its most honest state, stripped of the day's pretense. The grand buildings now loom like silent giants, their windows dark and impenetrable, The statues seem more somber, their stone faces lost in the encroaching gloom.